Hey, welcome, and double dice are back in, and we got them in 5 different colors. And I'm just going to show you a quick and easy fraction activity to do with the double dice. Um, Double dice, when you roll it, it's really like rolling 2 dice. And so I have 1/6, and so I'm going to find 1/6 on my number line, and it's right here. And I'm going to put it right there. Roll it, and I've got 1/3, and there's 1/3 right there. Roll it, and I've got 4/2, but actually I'm going to call it 2/4 because I'm just going to keep fractions less than 1. And so I have a 5 and a 2, so I'm going to call that 2/5. And it just barely squeezes in there. Sometimes I have to fumble it around like that. And I have 1/2 again. And so 2/4 and 1/2 are equivalent to each other, so I can put them right there. So now I've got my fractions lined up from least to greatest, and it's just an easy activity there. We can also see like the decimal, kind of rough decimal equivalent as well. Another activity is to take 5 of these, line them up from least to greatest. I have 3/6, well, that's like a half. I have 4/6, that's like 2/3. And I have 3/5, which is right there, and I have 2/5, which is right there, and I have 5/6, which is right there. And again, I've now got my fractions lined up from least to greatest. I can even start to put them like this. And they can see that, for example, 5/6 isn't always the exact same distance apart. Roll it again. Here we go. Oops, let's roll all of them this time. There we go. I have 4/5 right there. I have 3/5. It's right here. I have 2/3. It's right there. I have 1/3. It's down here. And I have 1/5. Well, that 1/5 is really tiny. And again, I got them lined up from least to greatest, and they're spaced out according to the value. If I really wanted to get fancy, I would say that regardless of what's rolled, whatever on top is going to be my numerator, and whatever's on the bottom is going to be my denominator. So in this case, I have 5/4. So 5/4 is there, and I have 6/2, which is the same as 3, and it's bigger than 5/4. And I have 6, which is really big, and I have 1/4, which is way down here, and I have 3/4. And so if my finger is 0, and that's 6, well, 1/4 is really close to 0. 3/4 is between 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so we got them going lined up like that. So that's just barely bigger than 1. It's going to be there. And 6/2, that's like a 3. So it's going to be there. So now I've got them lined up from least to greatest. I've got 1/4, 3/4, 5/4 is the same as 1 and 1/4. Then I have 3/2, which is the same as 3. And then I have 6/1, which is the same as 6. And so now again, I got them lined up from least to greatest. And my numerator and my denominator are in the proper position because my numerator is on top and my denominator is on the bottom. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for playing along with us. Both of these will be in an email to you today. Bye.